Yeah.
How can I say? Yeah. So when I go to second surgery, I would like to have the minimum of mark in my body.
Yes.
Because it's not pretty.
Well, right, and there are typically, one thing I'll say about secondary surgery or reoperations. Every situation is a little bit different, and the folks here on the chat and also the folks who come to our event will hear me say on such questions, you really need to see somebody like me for a consultation, because again, there are so many possibilities and so many variations on secondary surgery. You really need a consultation to dial in your plan a little bit. Consultations are free, so I encourage you to come in and take a look, and we'll make some recommendations after I'm able to take a look at you. It's not unusual, though. I'll say, most women, and we're doing all this in English, and that's not even the point.
She speaks English, so
I know.
okay.
Entiendo.
Sorry, everybody that is watching. We have our first question by phone, so he's been answering here.
Pero es
right there.
En inglés, lo siento.
So he forgot that he needed to say something slow, so I can translate.
Okay.
And but the person on the phone speaks English, so.
Many of the times when women have breast surgery before age 25, they continue to develop and their breasts continue to change. We think about breast development occurring when it occurs most rapidly in those early teenage years, but for any woman who has breast surgery, especially a reduction before age 25, I tell them you will probably go on to develop even beyond this, and especially if weight gain is part of the equation, you'll oftentimes continue to get bigger breasts.
Para las personas que están, si hay alguno que habla español, está diciendo si tú haces una reducción de mamas antes de los 25 años o antes de que tenga hijos, puede hacer que puedan aumentar otra vez por el cambio de hormonal o aumento de peso, así que siempre hay que escoger la edad apropiada para hacer la cirugía.
Yeah, exactly.
¿Cuál es la edad apropiada?
What is the appropriate age to have a breast reduction surgery?
It depends on each situation. I've operated on young women, 15 years old, and oftentimes these women have such large breasts, they really need a reduction just to get around and to participate in physical activity. It's not that those women shouldn't have surgery because they're still developing. They just need to know they may have revisionary or secondary surgery later as they continue to develop.
Él dice que ha operado a muchachas de 15 años que han tenido las mamas súper largas, grandes, y que después han tenido que volver a hacerlo porque ha cambiado el cuerpo después con los años, pero hay muchas veces que depende de las circunstancias de la persona.
Yeah, super largas.
Yeah.
Super largas, grandes.
We have the actual medical term is gigantomastia.
Gigantomestia. Okay.
Or super largas.
Yeah.
Super largas. You have any more questions?
No, that's it. I think so far. I don't have questions so far.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias.
Yeah, I hope you can join us next week.
Yeah, sure. I actually invited my friend Maria, so we're going together to the event on Thursday, right?
Yes,
Thursday.
ma'am.
And Maria, she works in village. She's a realtor. ¿Cómo se dice realtor?
Yeah. Realtor.
And she works in downtown, so she's coming with me. Is that okay?
Yes, please bring her.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
De nada, gracias.
Bye. Bueno, para los que si nos sintonizan ahora, estoy aquí en la oficina del Dr. Robbins y estamos haciendo una charla bilingüe. Si tiene alguna pregunta nos puede escribir y yo le puedo, el doctor aquí le puede contestar y yo le contesto en español cuando me sea posible. ¿Sí?
Sí.
I would just welcome the people that just join us.
Yeah.
If they have any questions.
Bilingual conversation. Bring it on.
Sí. Earlier, I was asking Dr. Shad how he got involved and what interests him into plastic surgery, and you told me?
Yeah, I was exposed to plastic surgery during my training, and I fell in love with it. But by the time I chose plastics, I was already in general surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And what I found attractive was the fact that, we're reconstructing or building things, which I find more interesting than
the finished product.
Or rather than
I'm just teasing.
a lot of surgery is directed towards treating disease, right? Removing diseased organs, changing things to help people who have different types of diseases, whether it's vascular disease or gallbladder disease, whatever. Plastics, we were restoring things and building things and changing things, I think, for the better. I always like that.
Otra vez me dio una respuesta larga, ahora me tengo que acordar de todo lo que dijo. Now you can give me a long answer, so now I have to remember again what you said. Que se enamoró de la cirugía plástica durante sus estudios de la universidad, que fue expuesto a la cirugía plástica y le gustó todo eso, pero que también estaba interesado en lo que son las enfermedades infecciosas.
Perfect.
¿Perfecto?
Yeah.
Sí.
The mark of a good interpreter.
That wasn't exactly, but...
Is how long you can go between translations.
Sí. También le preguntaba hace un rato al doctor Chad cómo él balancea la vida diaria con el trabajo, los hijos y todo. I was repeating the question again. Okay, then you can respond in Spanish now, since you understood everything.
I do. I like to play outside. I have kids. What else do I do?
How do you balance your daily life?
I still enjoy reading. I read a lot for pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
The kids keep me pretty busy.
Mm-hmm. You have two?
I have 3.
Oh, he got 3 kids. Tiene 3 niños, así que tiene la vida bien ocupada. Le gusta leer para poder distraerse, jugar, hacer actividades físicas y deportes. Le gusta pescar.
Yeah. My wife is leaving town this weekend.
So you have the time for yourself, or just you and your kids?
Me and the boys. My daughter's leaving.
Oh, so it's boys' time. Es momento para los muchachos. So
we're going to eat off the grill 3 meals a day.
Be careful.
They play a lot of sports. They're still into the Olympics. We've been racing, doing hurdles, and long jumps.
That's a good distraction. Dice que va a estar este fin de semana con los 2 niños porque su esposa y la hija se van, y entonces van a poder comer comidas desde la parrilla y jugar deportes porque todavía están un poquito envueltos en las Olimpiadas de Río, y entonces pues van a estar divirtiéndose. Es Noche de Hombres.
Yeah. When we play the Olympics, we each get to pick our own country.
There you go. Which one are you picking?
I change Sometimes I'm Mexico, sometimes I'm Peru, sometimes I'm Spain, sometimes I'm Canada, France. I've been France a few times.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat again about our event coming up. Tenemos un evento el septiembre 8 en Casa Safran, donde él va a estar dando una charla sobre implantes de senos y abdominoplastia. I learned that word. First when I saw it, I didn't know how to say it. Now I can say it easy. Y también tendremos comida y bebida, así que los esperamos allí el 8 de septiembre en Casa Safran de 6 a 8. We have an event coming up in September 8th. Casa Safran is on Nolensville Road. It's very central to everybody that is parking, and we're going to have food and drinks, and Dr. Shad will be there to give a workshop. I forgot the word in English now. A workshop about nip and tuck? No, tummy tuck.
Yes.
Abdominoplastia.
Abdominoplastia.
But in English is tummy tuck.
Or abdominoplasty.
Abdominoplasty.
That's the real. That's the
Oh my
technical
God. No, you say that one. Abdominoplasty
term. Abdominoplasty.
in English?
Abdominoplasty.
Okay, that's better. And there he can answer all the questions that you may have that day. Ese día él puede contestarle todas sus preguntas, así que esté presente and be there.
Yes, our caller asked or told us she was going to bring a friend. Bring lots of friends. We encourage you to.
Yes, bring your friends, your neighbor, your daughter, your son, because surgeries are for men too, right?
That's true. Maybe not breast implants, but sometimes.
But maybe breast reduction.
Sometimes.
Whatever
Anyway,
you need.
It's information. It's fun. It's a party. Bring whoever
Yes.
you like.
Yes, we'll see you there. Thank you
right.
so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the 8th. Ciao, Dr. Robbins.
Ciao. Thank you so much. Adios.